Okay, progress report. As you can see, we've got wheels and tyres on the car. That's just so I can get it off the lift and to use the lift as a engine hoist to get the engine in. Let's go and have a look and see what has happened since the last video. The first thing I did was I put in the fuel tank. The fuel tank now has these brackets on the top here and some threaded rod that goes down into the chassis below. This seems to be an easier way of mounting the fuel tank than the straps that MK previously had. What I have done is that I put some neoprene rubber there underneath the bracket just to protect the tank on the top here, but also underneath on the chassis. You can perhaps see it underneath there. I haven't been able to mount the fuel pump and fuel sender. I was sent the wrong parts from MK and they are fixing that up for me. So when that comes in, that will be mounted and then the fuel tank will be completed. The next thing I did was to mount the drive shaft or the prop shaft to the differential. So you can see that's in here. Underneath it is the electric reversing motor. That's actually a starter motor. What is actually missing, and that was missing from the kit and from MK's bill of materials, is the reverse sprocket. So this is obviously a pinion gear that will whiz out and it should engage that sprocket and turn the tail shaft in the reverse direction. So it's a one-speed reverse gear, but that's sufficient just to get the car out of a parking space or what have you. So that will have to come off again once I get the reverse sprocket, so I can mount that for good. At the moment, I've just mocked it in there just to make sure that I've got everything else that is needed. At the front, you'll notice that the wheels and tyres are on, but the wing stays aren't. I decided to go with 205 50 15-inch wheels and tyres. Nice bit of Yokohama rubber there. But unfortunately, the wing stays were pre-bent, and they were pre-bent for the smallest 13-inch wheel that MK support. Here I've got both seats test fitted. As you can see under here, they are bolted through the floor. The bolts are rather long. I'm getting some shorter ones, and I'll put some big washers there, and I'll add some sealer when I do bolt it up so that there's no possibility of water getting into the cabin. It wasn't a difficult job. It was just a matter of just doing some fine adjustments to get the seat rails onto the seats. Just need a little bit of filing out of the holes and some careful measurement into the chassis in order to drill the holes suitable for it. And here are just some beauty shots of the car on its wheels. I don't know about you, but there's something about this that just looks awesome. So perhaps I won't bother putting the panels on and just have an exoskeleton type vehicle. It looks a little bit Mad Max-ish, so I think it looks cool.